Hello everyone! Today I am going to talk about what it is like having schizophrenia. Some of you may know that schizophrenia is a mental illness that affects the mind. It can cause persons to see things that aren't there, as well as hear, smell, touch, see things that aren't there as well. It can cause a person to have a delusion, which are untrue thoughts. And there is often a lot of stigma surrounding mental illness. So, right now we're going to talk about what hallucinations are. As Patricia Bosca has stated, hallucinations are perceptions in the absence of an external stimuli and are accompanied by a compelling sense of the reality. For me, hallucinations means seeing things like Cthulhu or a bunch of demons. I can hear things as well. The voices often say strange things like how I'm ugly, or that the eyes are always watching me. While I have never tasted things that aren't there, I have once smelled fire burning in my house while none was present. I have also touched things that aren't there as well. One time I felt really cold because it felt like snow was in my house. Another time I felt bugs crawling all and down my skin. Now, delusions are thoughts that are untrue. For instance, a person might believe a god when they're really not. As Corinne has stated, a delusion is a belief that is clearly false and indicates an abnormality in the affected person's content of thought. The delusions I have had is once I believed I was a hummingbird. And I've also had this belief that I was being watched by the FBI. When it comes to mental illness, there is often a stigma surrounding it. Stigma is an untrue belief against a certain group. For example, when it comes to schizophrenia, there is the belief that all schizophrenics are murderers or psychopaths. As O'Brien has stated, stigma directly affects stigmatized via Stigma directly affects the stigmatized via mechanisms of discrimination, expectancy, confirmation, and automatic stereotype activation, and identity via threats to personal and social identity. The stigma that I have dealt with is people often thought I would grow up to be a school shooter. Thankfully, this is not the case. I've also had people call me crazy or assume that I was stupid because of my schizophrenia. But despite all of this, I still manage to live my best life. I love to write and sew and spend time with my family. And I'm very adventurous and enjoy trying new things.